Bang. I thought I was going to drop fucker then, it kind of peeled up. I was getting ready to go for the heavy drop there, man.
Yeah, unfortunately it's only through the Bluetooth speaker, so there's not a lot of bass on it.
Oh, okay.
If I had it going through the stereo...
I'm going to have to ring a drug deal up in a minute, fucking this music.
Yeah.
Get some fucking cocaine on the go.
We're doing well.
Kitchens is coming. Let's see if Rizzy wants to come.
Right, music's going off a minute, guys. Try this.
What are you watching, Sam? There's maybe no Christmas songs in the air. Please not tell me it's Dancer Alone. Strictly? You didn't watch it on Christmas Day. You had like 5 days to watch it. How can you watch it? Just to let you know, Danny, I've won that fucking National League anyway.
What National League?
In Football Manager.
Oh, nice.
Now I'm up into the actual National League Premier. Is Football Manager 22 better than Football Manager 21?
There we go.
A few slight improvements, but it's pretty much the same.
Oh, fair dues. I ain't gonna bother getting it yet then.
It's like FIFA. I buy it every year, but it's pretty much the same fucking game.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. How old are you then, Danny?
I spent so much time in Ultimate Team and now I didn't even play it.
No, I can't
Still the
do
same.
Ultimate Team. I just get raging with it.
This was the first year I really had of Ultimate Team. The first time. I never did it before.
I know someone, I think he spent about £1,000 on packs. And I thought to myself, why?
Back in a second.
Is that better? Let's do my car stereo, 2 car amps. It's cheaper than buying a normal house stereo. Oh yeah? Let's say the stereo cost me £20, one car amp 35 and the other car amp 40. The newest one I bought just before Christmas, £85. And that's a 5,800 watts. James is trying to say his name ain't James anymore, it's Lewis Hamilton. I'm streaming. Next joke.
That's more believable.
I'm surprised both Swindu and Deadman's not on. I think they're too busy drinking. I'm going to swap the music back over and get goggles on.
Smirk, will you stop sitting on me, dog?
Connected.
Let's go adverts. Skip that.
Welcome everybody, here we are, Phoenix Racing League, looking to get rolling here for a 50% at Silverstone, short qualifying, 18 minutes of qualifying, then 26 laps here at the British GP, Silverstone, fast, racy, multiple kinds of corners. It should be an interesting race to watch here. See some familiar faces from my Monday night commentary. We'll see what these guys can bring here today. Yeah, looks like we're getting ready to go here.
Okay. Fuck off.
Yeah, looks like I have the title wrong. I'll have to change that afterwards. It's T3. Apologize about that. It is T3 on Friday. So Tier 3 on Fridays. I did mess that up. I'll get that title changed afterwards here. When can I do a horse race for Milky? I don't know. Coming around the corner now. That's what I've never done. I haven't watched a lot of horse racing either, so I don't think I'd be very good at it. Give me some F1 cars. Yeah, I'll even do some NASCAR. But, you know, that's foreign to a lot of you guys.
Sorry, guys, I had to ask.
It's loading up here. Like I say, we'll do 18 minutes of qualifying. While we're getting loaded here, let's go ahead and take a look at the points. Pull those up quick.
Oh, it's a bit backache.
So it looks like we are on the third race of the season. Baku last week. Baku, Sir Deadman won it. And then Jim Strav was P2 and Jonathan Cox P3. With that P3, Jonathan Cox will be your points leader with 40 points. 7 points behind him is Jim Strav and the Aston Martin. Then the Williams of Sir Deadman with 25. 22 to Din in the Aston Martin, which I do believe he's left and been replaced.
Makes a change.
So then we got Shaq Boozy, it looks like, in the Alfa Romeo. That should move up. He's in P5 with 19 points. So then we'll jump over to the constructors here. In the constructors, we'll see the Aston Martin team out front. Jim Strav and Din, which Din has been replaced by Saki. I've seen Saki elsewhere. I think I've raced with him. Pretty sure I have. So, like I say, a couple familiar faces for me. P2 in the constructors is going to be Red Bull, and they're going to be down by 15 points. And then 3 points behind them in third is Williams. And that's the team of Sir Deadman and Sir Swindu. And I don't see either of them here tonight. So it looks like we got clear weather for qualifying. You never know what you're going to get. Weather can change quickly here, so we'll see what that is. Good evening to you, Chartman. Hoping to see a good battle between you and Danny again tonight. That was a fun one to watch on Monday, so hoping to see some more of that tonight. Dry qualifying and race. That's a bummer. In all of my commentary, I've yet to call a wet race. Called some wet qualifyings. Have not called a wet race yet, so that's kind of disappointing.
Oh, you'll get that.
Good evening, Jonathan Cox.
Monaco 100% wet race.
Follow, subscribe, anything you can do to help me out. Enjoy doing this. Love coming out and calling these races for you guys. Monday, even at 100% race, that was the first one of those I've done. It was a long race. Still was a good time watching. So hoping to bring that action in fight tonight here. Like I say, a lot of familiar faces as we ride on board with McLaren, and we'll call it Milky Way from now on because I think that that's just going to be what it is from now on. So, and I know he's probably listening, so come on, Milky Way. As we'll pull up the track map and some lap data here. Looks like James Power will actually be the first around, but we'll go ahead and give Milky some credit here. We'll follow along with him.
Boy, me.
You know, I've raced a ton of wet races, but I can never catch a wet race commentate. So, hoping I do that soon here. Picking up a lot more commentary now in the last couple weeks, so it's bound to happen. I was really thinking though, Silverstone it would happen here. We head into the DRS zone. Head to the end of Sector 1 here for Milky. It's going to be at 28.61 down through the first sector. You can come around. Many approaches to this corner here. Some take it tight, some take it wide. I mean, all in all, it's just about how your exit is. If you can make the exit work, it's going to get a run past Kitchens here. Coming through the S's. Megan and Beckett. I'm horrible with names, turn names, and all that, so. We're in the second DRS zone here coming on the back stretch. We'll jump on over to James. He's going to be your first one to set a lap here. Come through the final few corners. This final chicane's nice and tricky. You can see a lot of spinning here, kind of some bumps through here as you're trying to make this right-hander onto the front stretch. 131.610. Will Milky top that. He'll put a 130.557. Just 9/10 better. Who will be the next cross? Looks like we got a Ferrari coming across. We'll have to go to 129.1. And then we have Brizzy Boy, 127.970. So really gaps the field there for Brizzy in the Williams. Looks like we have an AlphaTauri coming around next. Well, that's going to be Waza 92. Coming around here, real thin his first time of the day. Looks to be about a 129.254. That's what a P3. Then we have an Aston Martin coming around. That's going to be Saki. He's on an invalidated lap. Then we got Gunner coming around here. Gunner Will coming around. I believe he is a reserve. I don't know the full lineup yet, so I'll learn that as we go here. He's coming around here to set his first time of the night. Looking to be about a 128.695, P2, 7/10 off of the pole. Alfa Romeo comes around there. Let's see. Nobody else setting time. That's another invalidated. Next would be the Mercedes. James. He is coming around on a lap. Let's see if he can improve that 131.610. He's at the first lap here. He's looking to set a second one here on the soft. 1.1 gain. That's going to come over G5, 134.429. Let's pull up and see what everybody's got for tires right now. As you can see, good mixture of mediums and softs out there. Right now, with time set, there's 4 mediums and 2 softs.
I'm fucking up already.
So it's a really good time there for Gunner Will with the 128.6 on those mediums. Jump on board here with Saki. He's on an invalidated lap. Next up would be Chartman. He's on an out lap though. Whew. Got Lack spinning around on his out lap. Tire's definitely going to be warm now.
I came out of the pit.
He'll just look at get it back going. Nobody around him on the track there, so he'll be alright. We got Waza coming back around here to set another one. He is 18 up, so he'll be looking to start fresh. Then we got the Alfa Romeo of RJB coming around to set his first time of the night. He'll look to jump up the board here with a 128.527. That puts him P2. With a 127.456 is Jonathan Cox there. Good run by him in the Red Bull. And then we got Danny coming around to set the first time on the medium. 129.089, that's a 125. Jonathan Cox was on the mediums also, I didn't notice that right away. Oh, don't lose the wheel there, keep it off the wall. Oh, it does lose the right wheel. Danny, after he sets his P5 time, he's going to have to start on, or not get another time put in here. That's a bummer. That was definitely not what he wanted for a time as RJ Pino. That was on Escotos that just set that time. Got Lack coming around to start his first lap. And then looks like we have an Aston Martin coming back around. Saki hasn't not put a time in yet. Got some invalidated time. So let's put in his first one here. Clean car coming through that final corner. 129.685 P8 on the medium. Chartman coming around to set his first one. And he'll set a 129.046. Going to P5 with another Alfa Romeo coming around. That was Waza. I didn't see his time improve. Alfa Romeo into the pit. Got Jonathan Cox coming around. Looks like he's on an in lap on those mediums. So the action's slowing down a little bit here. Didn't give it a chance, but that's good. Welcome to the chat. Didn't see you there. Sorry about that. Appreciate everybody that's here. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, anything like that. Comment. Do whatever you can. Throw a banana in the chat even. I don't care. Let us all know you're here. Even if you have a prediction for the day. Who you cheering for? Who you watching? Who's your driver of the day? Then we have 2 drivers yet. Kitchens and Lack who haven't put in times yet. Looks like Lack will be the next one coming around here on those mediums. We'll see where he'll stack
Engineer
up on
quiet.
his first lap of the race. If I remember correctly, I did see that he took over the points lead in Monday night's 100% night. Plus at a 130.2 or 626. Kitchen's still in the pit. We'll see if he's going to come out and put a lap in. Saki coming back around. He'll be falling into the pits. We have AlphaTauri Waza coming around here. He'll be going into the pit. Startman looking to set another one here. He's actually a little bit up on that lap, so looks like he just pulled a little bit of a cool down lap to start back up here and go on another hot lap with 8:50 left in the qualifying session. Now we got a McLaren as the next one coming around here. That looks to be Milky. He looks to be on the softs here. He's going to start his next hot lap on the softs, looking to improve his 130.557. Going to the softs, you know, you can gain 1.5, 2 seconds easy, generally, depending on how good of a lap you put on your mediums. But if you're putting a banker on your mediums, come on your softs, you can jump up quite a bit. So we'll see what he can do here riding along. We'll jump on some outboard cameras for a little while. See James back here is on his out lap. And they got Black coming behind on a fast lap. 4/100ths off there. So back out on the mediums. Looks like start on the soft and then put a medium on. Let's go back to the best one. Yeah, it's best. He will jump up. So Black jumps up to P10 there. Let's see who we got coming around next. That's going to be Chartman there. He's 5 seconds up, so he'll be looking to be on an in lap. Probably come in and put some fresh sauce on. Or try to sit and wait and see if you can start on those mediums. Wouldn't think you want to burn too much or more off of those mediums there. Your next one around, Milky, on that hot lap on those softs. As he's pulling it down into the pit. Looks like he wasn't happy with that one. Maybe he wants to go throw a fresh set on. Take one more shot at it right here at the end with just over 7 minutes to go. We only have 7 cars on the track right now, 13 on the grid today. Not a bad turnout. We'll take 13. That's better than under 10. So definitely happy to be here to bring this to you. Phoenix Racing League today here in Silverstone. T3, Tier 3 for the Fridays. If you want to join, if you're interested in joining, just give me a shout in the chat. I'll get you the info. Good group of guys here. This will be my second time with them. First time on the Fridays. You'll be seeing a lot more of me here in the Phoenix Discord and chat. Happy to bring this to you guys. And we got some more coming around. James comes around. We got a Ferrari. Nothing too exciting going on right now here in qualifying with just over 6 minutes to go. Looks like Chartman's the next one around. He's just over a 10 off of his hot time. Oh, there he goes. Actually, 2/10 up now through the second sector. So gained a lot there in the second sector. Still on those medium tires. He's looking to put one more in on those and get a good start on those soft or fresh on those mediums. Jeez. The excitement just got me speechless as he's coming around the final few corners here. And he invalidates there through the end. Bummer to see that. Got Wazoo coming around there. Looks like he must have been invalidated. Who's going to be next around? Got Brizzy Boys on a invalidated lap. Then go down to James as the next one around. He's on the mediums here. Looking to improve a 130.429. He's off by 1.5. We're going to go ahead and jump on with unethical toast in the Ferrari. He's a half second off. Then we go to Lack. 5 seconds off. Anybody on a hot lap? Waza not too far off of his.
I'm not getting past the 130 with the mediums.
So we're riding along here with Waza trying to get a good lap in here. 129.135 got a P.
Yeah, for me it's perfectly, I would P10 with the mediums.
Come through the
Go on, Milky, I'm going in the pits, mate.
Head into sector 3. Right now he's just under 4/10 up on his time, so that'll move him up just... Oh, actually that'll move him up 3-4 spots there, so good run by him here. He's just got to finish this one out. In the AlphaTauri, looking to put in a good time here and get himself a good starting spot for today on those softs. Coming around the final few corners as we ride on the nose of this car. He's going to come across the line with a 128.260. Almost 9/10 up. Goes to P3 with that 128.2. What a time he just put in there. Letting it be known. Milky comes across. Didn't improve his time as we're right along with Gunnar Will on his out lap. So we'll see who's next. Next Brizzy is on a invalidated lap. Then we got James.
Jonathan Cox got
invalidated.
127 with the mediums.
Yep.
Right
He is a fast driver.
Yeah, definitely.
He's got a 129.061 in P7 in that Ferrari. The lone man for the Ferrari team today. I know the last time I commentated, we had another unethical something. I don't remember what it was. If you're in the chat,
Unethical toast.
Like, see everybody in there. His unethical was a 3.2 over, so no improvement there, but he'll be looking to do it here with 3:10 left here in this qualifying session. So jump on board Kitchens on an out lap. The only driver not to set a time yet. We're going to ride along with him. He's coming through here, through the middle of Sector 1. Tricky few corners here. Loose right, get real loose right out of that corner. You want them nice and tight through here out to that outside rail. Down this DRS straight. Coming into this right-left sweeper. This left-hander's tricky. Like you say, this is the one inside or outside. Everybody takes it a little bit different. You'll see a lot of passing done right through here. As he stretches it out here. When I first learned Silverstone, this was the front stretch right there that he's just coming through. Heading down into Meggett and Beckett. He's going to be looking to put his first time in
one lap. That's impressive.
He's coming to the end of Sector 2. Comes across there, gets past the Mercedes of James Power. Just put it in purple Sector 2. That's not always believable in this game. Sector 2, for some reason, always seems to pop up purple. You'll get a lot of the purple popping up there. We have a full Sector 1, 2, and 3 there for a second with yellow. Kitchen's going to come around, set the first time for his qualifying session today. As Saki retires, looks to be in the pit. 128.218, going to put a P4 for Kitchen. Good run there, and yeah, it looks like Saki was a... Oh, and another one gets loose there coming after their lap. Milky is on a invalidated lap, was up half a second. Half second jump him up a couple spots there. Looks like the next one coming there is Chartman. He is starting a hot lap. After that, you got RJB is off by 3.5 tenths, so not setting a lap here. Going to be looking to start a lap, but we're down to 30 seconds here, so looks like unethical toast will be close. Waza retires in the pits. No time left to go here, as unethical toast is going to be the last one to put a time in here, it looks like. As he comes across the line, he's P7 right now. He's looking to improve a 128.898. He needs 3 tenths to get 1 spot, 6 tenths to get 2 spots, 3 spots. So he's going to be looking to put in a...
yeah, bugger.
Got one coming across the line. Didn't see who that was. That was, I believe, Brizzy. Did not set a time. That was Jonathan. 127.456 right now out of the pole. I believe.
Shit.
No, he is on medium.
Milky was on the good time there.
there. So now we go to Chartman to be the next one across. Invalidated lap. RJB is on one. That'll be your next one to set a hot lap. We only have 2 drivers left to set. Comes across. He's just over 3 tenths up on his time. That can get him into the area of P4. He can gain just a little bit more. He can go P3.
Yeah, I saw it. You were on a good time there.
See what he can do here in the final sector. Coming through the final chicane into the double right-hander. This, like I say, tough spot right here to switch through. He's going to look to come around, and he's going to improve. Not a whole lot. 128.408 does not improve his spot. And Milky didn't get anything. Unethical is just under a tenth off. Looks like in slow mode here now. Pops up 20 seconds. Must have had a spin or just gave it out. So I'm going to say this is your final running order. Oh wait, Jonathan Cox was on a hot lap here. I didn't think he got across in time. Not gonna take it. So he's gonna keep his 127.456, and on those mediums, he will be the last one around. That's gonna be your pole sitter right there, your front row, Jonathan Cox and Grizzly Boy.
That's gonna be a fun race now.
It certainly will be.
To make P10 boys.
I'm just hoping there will be no DNFs.
Well, if there's DNFs, like we could be in the points then, couldn't we?
No, you need to be in the points with your skills.
Yeah, true.
As we're just waiting for the time to run out here and for this to finalize, I'm going to guess it's going to be on Unethical Toast. Once he is in the pits, there we go. We are ready to go. This will be the end of qualifying. That's what I figured, Jonathan. I figured it was all about keeping those mediums there. That's a good place to start here. Strictly a one stop here on a 50% race. I mean, soft, medium, soft. Both are tolerable. Ultimately, it is going to come down to the safety cars and anything like that. So your front row is going to be Jonathan Cox and Brizzy Boy. Row 2 for Gunner, Will, and Kitchens. Waza and RJB are going to make up row 3. Row 4, Unethical Toast and Chartman. Row 5, Danny and Saki. Lack and James in row 6. And on the final row, Milky all by himself back there in the McLaren. Hoping to do the Milky Way all the way to the front for the driver of the day. Take a quick break here. I'm going to grab a drink quick before we get going. Be right back with you. Make sure you like, subscribe, throw a banana in the chat. Whatever you got to do to let me know you're here. I appreciate everybody, and I'll be right back.
Let's go, guys. That was me.
Oh yeah, cheers for waiting for it all.
What?
How many laps is it?
26.
26, right, I'm just sorting my fuel load out.
I think I got 26.7 or something like that.
Yeah, I got 26.8. I'm not expecting a safety car, but if there is one, all the better.
Good, boys.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
Oh, we had a button pusher, it looks like. 10 seconds left on the countdown.
Oh, Danny in front of me. That could be something. Oh no, I'm starting with the soft shit.
I'm going to see that. I
didn't realize that.
Sucks to have somebody as button pusher already. As they are on the line, no formation life. I forgot here. We are 5 lights and out. Calling for a medium soft or a medium hard there for Jonathan. We'll go ahead and... As they come around, Rizzy did get the jump there on Jonathan Cox.
Yeah.
Pull up here.
Second fucked me up.
We see Milky already taking that jump there up to P9.
Okay, slow down.
Looks like we are 3 wide back there. Dyson.
Which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Saki gets a little bit loose. Got James. Not sure what happened back there with the Aston Martin. We'll come back up here into the midfield. Looks like everybody nice and tight through 1 through 4.
VSC ending, we're going green.
Kitchens on the back there. We have a VSC. Boy, they were quick to throw that. Field's not even all that stretched out for a VSC, which means there must be some damage somewhere. Let's go down the line here. End plate missing off that off targeting a whole wing off of the Saki. The VSC is over here as we ride along with Saki and chasing lag. They're going to both probably be heading into the pits here, both pushing through those S's. Looks like Lack runs a little wide.
Blue
And
flag.
here we go. We got some fighting going on up the front. Rizzy out front. Jonathan takes a look. A little bit of contact there. Jonathan gets sideways. Looks like he will lose a wing back there. He has both end plates, so it looks like he'll try to continue on his Cocky and Lacker into the pit. Tight race in there. Looks like a little bit of contact with the right rear of Rizzy and the left front on Jonathan. Tough to say who was at fault from my angle there. From my angle looks like a racing incident, but definitely from on board could be a little bit different. Rizzy's going to maintain the lead. Gunnar Will in second there in the McLaren. Then you got Kitchens and Williams rounding out your podium. So Wazda right on the tail of Kitchens. Not going to let him get away. He's looking for a podium here today. As we jump on with Chartman chasing down on the ethical toast. He's looking to the inside. Tucks back in here, coming back through here.
Green flag.
Genau, I could use the safety car to be
Then
honest.
head into the S's. Looks like Chartman is just going to tuck in. He's going to try to get him down that straight. Good view of this one. I'm glad I switched over that. 3-second time penalty already for Wazda. We saw in the Monday race, so penalties are huge. They can really hurt you down the end. Right now, Mark Chartman takes a look to the right side of the Ferrari on Unethical Toast. And he is going to complete that pass. We jump on with Unethical Toast. He's chasing back. Will he get a look at him down here? He will not. He'll tuck back in. We end lap 2, so we'll DRS this time by. Rizzy Boy sets a Gunnar Will sets a fast lap right after that, a 1:30.607. We'll see if anybody else can beat that one. Jonathan Cox does come into the pits. Looks like he's going to be looking to get some soft. Maybe run some fast laps here as we are rolling. It looks like Chartman is going to open up that gap a little bit on toes.
Okay, DRS is now available.
So we'll jump back off board here. Wazda getting past Rizzy Boy. Rizzy Boy must have had an issue. Gunnar Will and Kitchens passed him. Can he get it back? Wazda trying to do a reserve run here. Gunnar Will also reserve, if I remember correctly. We were on a little bit wide there. He's a little pushing. You can see he's pushing hard to get back up with this fight as Rizzy's going to be looking to get back on the back of Kitchens. What DRS this time by, so these guys will have DRS from Kitchens back to Wazda. Well, Kitchens won't have it. Rizzy going to get the run here. To the right. Not a lot of room left there by Kitchens. Just enough as he squeezes through there. They're coming through the right-hander here. Sweeping. Little Williams fight here. These guys aren't done yet, I don't think. Looks like Danny on the back of Unethical Toast back here. Kitchens with a 3-second penalty now. This changes everything as this goes. So you can see the field stretched out in some spots, and we got some other ones nice and tight. Chartman up on the back of RJB. The Alpine versus the Alfa Romeo. He's going to look to hunt him down. Store position changes. Milky is your top gainer with 4 spots. Other than that, it looks like 1 and 2 for a bunch of others. 11 spots down for Cox. Tough break for Jonathan there. That was a tough one. As Chartman is closing in, jump on board with him. He's going to look to set him up. More than likely, this will be after the S's. They'll look to get that down the hanger straight. A little bit of a push there. Probably picked up a warning. That was a big change from the F1 2020 game to the 2021 game with cops. It's a lot harder to make that corner.
Nice work.
You couldn't just full force go after it. He's going to get a run here down the back stretch and will make this move. Will he get him clear? He will clear the Alfa Romeo RJB. That'll give him P5. It looks like Kitchens and Wazda are going side by side here. Rizzy Boy sets fast like 129.634. A little bit of contact there, side by side with Wazda and Kitchens. Wazda backs out and gives Kitchens the spot. All the meanwhile, Chartman is closing in on these guys down in under a second now. As they head down to that next DRS zone, he'll be right there along with RJB. We're going to have a little bit of a DRS train from Kitchens on back as Gunner will have opened it up and closed back in on the back of Rizzy. He's now 8/10 back on him. James Powers picks up a 3-second penalty. As we see Waza getting the run here in the DRS zone, side by side. They both do each other nice clean room. Kitchens holds the spot over Waza. Chartman closing in on them. We're going to jump on board. Oh, as Waza gets it a little bit sideways. I can say that's a tough spot there. You're already, back end's already kind of loose. Don't know if there's any contact, but he does go around. Chartman up to P4 now on the move. Up 4 spots. Milky up 5 spots. We'll jump on board. Chartman coming through the Megas and Beckett. They're going to head back onto the hangar straight. DRS open. Going to go to the left side here for Chartman over Kitchen. As we can see the side-by-side there, he will get him clear. That gets him onto the podium. P3 for Chartman. Kitchen's back to P4. Does have that penalty. Looks like Danny did get around on that Kotos. Dicing back and forth here between these two. Danny does get the spot on that Kotos. Going to be looking to close back in. He'll try to keep close to that next DRS zone as he does. Getting a little bit better of a run off there. He closes it down under half second. Now 4:10. Milky moved up another spot up into P8 now, 5 spots up. Chartman up 5 spots also. So these guys fighting for that hard charger of the day. We'll jump up here. Kitchens isn't done with Chartman though. He's looking to close back in. As you can see the different lines you can take. And the one there, the Kitchen still can work. He just didn't get the run out. Looks like he got a little bit of a tank slapper, slid it out a little bit, lost some momentum. Drops him back to just under 5/10. He's going to look to close in here as they go through top. Heading into Megas and Beckett. He's going to look to close in, heading into that DRS zone on the hangar straight there on the back. Can he close in enough to get it done? Lap 6 coming to a close here of 26. We'll have 20 laps to go this time by. Rizzy Boy out front still, but ahead of Gunner Will. Gunner Will has lost the DRS. Kitchen's not going to have enough to do anything. Oh, that's what's in front of the back of Danny. We jump on board with this one. Side by side, they're going to come into the right-hander. And on that, Skotos backs off there. Smart move. No time to push it here on lap 6. He's still on him, though. He's not giving up. Looking to pressure Danny into a mistake. And I watched Danny and Chartman on Monday went back and forth. Didn't see them, neither one of them floundered, so they pushed each other and both kept it clean, so I don't expect to see a mistake there. If he gets a little bit sideways, a little bit of a tank slapper, Unescotos cannot capitalize on it though, as they come back around there. So we have a little bit of a gap there up the front. 1.8 back to Gunner Will, as you see the tank slapper there of Toast. He's going to lose DRS now. See Kitchens back on the back. He's was under half second. Now he's opening back up. Chartman is opening back up on Kitchens there. He's got it just under 9/10. They stretch back to the back. He's gonna Kitchens gonna have to close in, not lose any more. He's not gonna have DRS down the back stretch. A little bit wide there. Doesn't want to get another penalty. He's already got that one. That one's gonna hurt him. But now he'll lose 1 spot. Coming through Megas and Beckett's here. He's going to look to get it in. He should get DRS this time by. And he did not get the DRS this time. RJB did. RJB's going to close in on the back of this fight. So now Kitchen's trying to chase down Chartman. Got RJB on behind him. Now he's got to look there while he's trying to fight back. Tough spot for him here. RJB really closing in on that Alfa Romeo though. He wants to be back at the Chartman. They want to fight for this podium. Nobody's done with that one yet. We haven't seen the main pit stops yet. We've seen a couple guys pit. I think we have 3 who have pit now. Yep, those 3 down there at the bottom. John Scott, Slack, and Saki have all pit. What is everybody on? What did they go to? The tires. 2 went to hard. John Scott, Saki to hard, Slack to the medium. We'll see RJB not quite close enough to do anything yet as Milky picks up a 3-second penalty. Unesco Toast is in within DRS zone. Going to close it down to about 6.5 tenths. But nothing he can do there. We'll jump on board. James right behind Milky. Going to have a run on him. Going to look to the left side. Can he get it done? A little bit of contact there from the Mercedes. Didn't lose anything. Crosses back over to the inside. Side by side, a little bit more contact there. The McLaren will pull away. Milky pulls out in front of James. Holds on to P9 as they head down to the back stretch here. They're going to head into Cobbs, into Megas and Becketson onto that hanger straight with the DRS. And we'll see if James can hold on. Looks like Milky did open that up a little bit. Not quite enough to get out of DRS though. Tricky spot here. We see them both make a little bit of mistakes really pushing a little too hard. DRS is open. He's not going to be close enough to do anything with it though. So as we finished lap 9 here, we finished lap 8. We're on lap 9. Frizzy Boy out front. See Gunner Roll right there. 1.6 back in P2. Sharpman's going to be your P3 podium sitter right now. Kitchen's 1.3 back of him. RJB not done with him, you know, he's still working him in the DRS here. We're going to head down the first DRS straight. Will it be enough? Doesn't look like the Kitchen's going to defend the inside. RJB's going to have back off and kind of tuck back in, hope to get that next run on that next DRS down the hanger straight. They come through this right-hander. This one can make or break a lot for that next section. Kitchens with a great run out of that. Opens it up to 7.5 tenths. He's going to look to want to keep it around there, but it is closed down to 6 now. If he runs a little wide, he's giving RJB a good run here. This is going to be dependent on how they both get through here. If he can get a run on him with the DRS straight down here on the hanger straight. He was right on the tail. Makes a little bit of a cut. Does pick up a 3-second penalty, so now he's got to push. Side by side, they come down that DRS straight.
Oh, thanks, Paul.
Kitchen will fight back.
Check your MFD for a new
Not quite enough to fight back. Well, now they both have 3-second penalties. RJB is going to make that move, and then he's going to go into the pits. He's going to be our first pit stop today. Normal pit stop. Those other guys early stopped because of damage. Frizzy Boy, DNF. What happened?
Drop your speed. Our delta is too low, and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace
He was
immediately.
off to the right there. Looks like he's fun coming out of the final corner. Cut start finish line for the first DNF of the race. Safety car on lap number 10. Here we go. This changes everything. RJB was already in the pits. This could turn out to be huge for him. We're going to see where this plays out, though. But him being in the pits as that came out could be huge. Waza, Milky, and James all pit also. So you'll see Jonathan Cox back into the pits also. You'll see, I'd imagine, a set of mediums go on there. So your soft runners sitting beautiful here. Those guys that started on the softs are sitting great. The guys on mediums are in a tough spot. Are you going to go to the softs and try to stretch them things 16 laps? Or are you going to go hard? And if you go hard, you're stuck.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
We'll jump on board with Gunner Roll here. He's your leader now. Took over the lead as that spin with Brizzy.
Who's 51?
Okay,
Our team was still putting the pressure on Brizzy enough to add Brizzy. Brizzy made the mistake because we're going to see Gunner Roll come in. We're going to see what Chartman started on the medium. Is he going to come in here? And if he does, what is he going to do with them? So he's coming into the pits. We'll jump back over there. We do see Kitchen. Danny coming around here. We'll see if he's going to pit from those mediums. Looks like he will. And then our first one on Eskel will be the next one, and it looks like he will pit. So we'll jump on here with Chartman. We're going to see what he's going to go to. Is he going to go to softs here and try to stretch him? Or is he going to play it safe and go to the hard? Looks like a set of softs going on there. So we'll have 16 laps on those roughly. A couple safety car laps. If no other safety cars come out, then he's looking at roughly 14 hard laps on those. So definitely possible. The softs are great here. They're not going to
Safety car was so important for me right now.
But it's going to be a matter of what's it going to look like at the end. It looks like a ton of hard runners now. He is the only one on the soft. Looks like he will come out in P2 with everybody else fitting. But as you see, RJB jumps up to P3. He did gain one spot there over Kitchens. So alright, run back through the field here. We got Gunnerwill out front. TRRL_Gunnerwill in the McLaren out front on the mediums. Fresh mediums here for him on lap 11. In P2 is going to be Chartman on the soft. So he'll be looking to get it going and push right out the gate and get around. If he doesn't get around, then he's going to be looking at trying to hold off these guys towards the end as those tires wear out. RJB right behind him on the mediums. Played well there. He has penalties though. It looks like he picked up a drive-through penalty. I didn't see that. So that one's going to hurt. Drive-through penalty for RJB is going to definitely drop him all the way down to 12. He'll have to hope for another safety car to get the field closed back in. So after that, then we got Kitchens with 6 seconds of penalties there in P4. Jump on board with him. He's in the Williams. Good run here for him. That 6 seconds of penalties, though, could have hurt at the end. After that, we got Danny and Unethical Toast. Got Danny in the Red Bull, Unethical Toast in the Ferrari. Neither with penalties. Both with hard tires. You got 3 on hards there. Be interesting to see how this plays out as you have a medium soft, then 3 hards essentially because RJB wants to pit. After that, you got Waza and the AlphaTauri on fresh mediums. Milky in P8 in the McLaren on the hards. Then you got James in the Mercedes back here on the mediums. Saki on 8 lap old hards. Jonathan Cox on fresh mediums back here in the Red Bull. And Lack will be your last running car in 12th in the AlphaTauri. He's going to be looking to close back in. We look to have probably one more lap behind the safety car here. As I'm going to take a quick break, get a drink, get ready for this next run as we look to go green after lap 12 into 13. Looks like Danny into the pits here. Changed his mind on those hards. Gonna play the backwards. I believe we went medium, hard, medium here. That's a good way to do it too. Then you can come back out on the mediums and you got some fresh mediums. And really ultimately, I think he gave up probably like 4, 5, 6 spots there, I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember where he was exactly. We'll see how that one will play out for him.
Right, pick up a pace
As he
of
comes
touch,
back
please.
out,
We
so
need
we'll
to
see.
close to
We're
within
going
10
to
car
touch
lengths
back
of
up on the
car
field.
ahead.
So we'll probably go green here, so I'll go back. I'm going to take that break now. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Throw the monkey a banana in the chat. Let me know you're here. I appreciate every one of you. And I'll be right back with you.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Alright, coming to the end of Sector 2 here. We'll see if we get the call. We do safety car in this lap. We'll jump on board here with Gunnerwill out front and McLaren. Looking to hold off the truck down there on the fresh soft behind him. We'll see what this is going to bring. We have such a mixture of tires there from P3 on back. You got a mixture of mediums and hards back there.
Green flag.
Definitely excited to see what we have going here as we are going to have 14 laps to go this time by as we take the green.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 5/10 per lap.
Chartman right on the tail. Looks like both of them got a pretty good start there. They both pulled a little bit there on... Did RJB go in? No, he didn't. So the Alfa Romeo of RJB. These two separated by 1.2 now. They opened up this gap on these other guys. As you see Chartman really pushing here. He's going to look to get around him in this first lap. To make use of those softs, he really is going to need to do that and open it up. The two behind him both have penalties, so he doesn't have to worry about them so much. After that, you get the Ferrari of Toast back there on hards. So really, comes down to this battle between these two drivers. see what can happen here. No DRS yet. We'll go back over. Taki picks up a 3-second penalty now.
Mickey, be careful about seconding.
See Chartman 4 seconds back now.
He's driving a bit dangerously.
He closes it in there. Runs a little bit wide. Don't want to pick up a penalty
Yeah,
now.
but it was absolutely his fault.
With Gunner not having one, that'd be a tough one to come back from. Coming through Megas and Beckett, he closes in there.
No, I saw that was your fault.
Straight away. He's got the run to the right side. Huge run coming out of Megas and Beckett. Great run there. Smart setting him up. He's going to have the run. He's going to look to open it up now as he does make the pass over Gunner. Will that put Chartman out front in the Alpine? As the safety car has come out, we lost Saki. Looks like through Megas and Beckett's it was. So we have our second safety car here on lap 13. See Kitchens into the pit. Unethical. Kitchens, no, RJB into the pit. Unethical Toast into the pit. Melky into the pit. So some of these guys are going to come around here. These are probably some of your hard runners. Going to come around and pick up mediums, I'd imagine.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. Danny has seen it too. He was in front of me.
Oh, Danny's seen it as well, yeah?
Yeah, he saw it too.
We have our second safety car of the race here on lap 14. Directly after. We didn't even get a full lap in. After the safety car restart, and we are back to it. As you can see here, we got everybody with full ERS because they didn't even get a chance to burn any off yet. Chartman did get the move done though. That was a big thing for him there. The safety car is going to help him now because now he's going to have soft tires and restart with roughly about 10 laps to go, and only probably going to have roughly 10-12% of wear on those things. So he definitely is the one who gains the most by the safety car, I think. But as you can see, everybody else went in, picked up some mediums. So we have everybody on mediums except for Kitchens right there on hards. But he's sitting with those penalties, so that's a tough one to call. We'll go over to the penalty. Kitchens in P3 with 6 seconds. Waza in P4 is 3 seconds. RJB still has that drive-through penalty. Wasn't able to serve it yet because they didn't get back around under green. So that one only hurts him further. If only he could have come in and served that before that safety car. Ultimately, I think that's a tough one for his race. He's going to look to try to salvage some points here in that P8 with that drive-through penalty. I think he had 3 seconds also on top of that, so he'll serve that plus have that 3 seconds. After that, Melky in P10 does have 3 seconds, along with James Powers in P11. So we see your drivers without penalty, P1 and P2. Chartman and Gunner will. No penalties for them. Then you got P5 through 7. You got Jonathan Cox, Danny, and Lack with no penalties, and Unethical Toast in the Ferrari in P9 with no penalty. So those guys are going to look to capitalize. If another safety car comes out, they really are going to gain a lot by having no penalties. So we'll see how long they can do that, if they can keep it going that way. As we see, everybody's had at least one stop here. And from 5th on back, he has a 2 stop. So a little varying strategies here, not a lot because of the 2 safety cars right in a row really threw a kink in this stuff. We see our position changes right now. 7 spots up for Chartman. He's going to be your leader. Leader on the track and leader in the Hard Charger award for me today. Black is 4 spots up, and then Danny and Melky with 3 spots up.
Hard Charger award.
So we'll be looking to see who can gain what here on this restart. I believe this is our second lap behind the safety car, so we might go green this time by as we go through sector 1 here. We'll have to get to that sector 2 line there you see after Megas and Beckett on that back straight. That's the end of sector 2. That's your safety car will get called.
I don't know, I have to look
We'll see
into
what's going to
it.
happen. We're going to pull that Aston Martin safety car in, or are we going to see some more slow laps here? Any slow lap we have right now, I think, is a benefit to Chartman, so he's hoping to see another one maybe. But he's going to look to open it up once this goes green. If he can get himself a decent lead and get out of DRS zone and not have to overextend those softs, he is sitting great. Honestly, right now, I think if I had to pick, I'd pick him to win this thing. Hopefully not commentator curse anybody here. he'll curse me if I do.
Restart. Keep it steady until the safety car has reached the pit lane.
Not sure if he's listening as he's racing. Some guys do that. Some guys will throw it on and have it as a thing. As he is, see safety car in this lap here. So yeah, some guys will throw it in and listen to the commentary while it goes, even though it is a little bit behind. We'll see what these guys are going to bring. You see them warming up the tires there. 11 cars left in this race, only 2 DNFs so far. Chartman going to lead the way coming around to the safety car. Restart. We'll jump on board with him and we'll watch back to see what kind of jump he can get. Gunnerwell couldn't get a jump, but they both got a jump over P3 last time. Unesco picks up a penalty for a contact with Milky. We are on board. Chartman does open it up. 8.5 tenths off the start. Great start by him. That's going to be what he needed to do. As we see Jonathan Cox right there is chasing down. Kitchens runs a little bit wide, side by side as they come through here into this hairpin. And they're going to take the double left-hander onto that DRS straight, which DRS is not active yet. Still 2 more laps until that is ready to go. Johnson does get himself back onto that podium. He's going to look to hunt down these front 2 here. Fighting back from his early spin on lap 1. Not looking to be done with this thing yet. He's putting his fight in. Jump on Lacken. Unesco Toast. Nice and tight here. James Bowers picked up a 3 second. As you see side by side back there with Milky. Black chasing down Toast. See if he can get him. And Jonathan Cox picked up a 3 second penalty. That one could hurt down the stretch. You see Toast goes in the back of RJB. RJB still has that drive-through penalty, so he'll still have to serve that. You'll see him tuck off to the pits here in the next lap or 2. He'll serve before the end of the next lap in order to not get a disqualification. So bummer to see. He had a good run going. That one hurts. As we see Toast ran a little bit wide while we're on board with him, picked up a 3 second penalty. He'll gain a spot, but that gives him 8 seconds now. Wazo right in front of him with 3 seconds chasing down Danny, who's right behind Kitchens. We are watching this fight. The Red Bull chasing the Williams, with the AlphaTauri chasing them. Red Bull taking a nice wide line here. No DRS yet as they head through this double left-hander. Tough corner here. You want to run a little bit wide, but not get too wide. Easy to pick up a penalty there. Danny's sitting okay here with 6 seconds penalty to Kitchens in front of him. He's got that spot locked up. He's within range of picking up Jonathan Cox's spot. And Jonathan Cox did get around Gunnerwell. 1.2 back of Chartman, so he'll look to try to catch Chartman and get past him. I don't know if he can do it. We have 9 laps to go this time by, so we'll have 9.5. Kitchens picked up another 3 seconds. That's 9 seconds now for him. He gets a little bit loose on those hard. Those hard.
How are they getting all the penalties here?
Not going to have enough though to get past him. Kitchens tucks back in front of him through Megas and Beckett. No DRS still. We'll have DRS after this time by the line. So he'll come down through this hanger straight with no DRS, but he's going to have a run on him. They got Wazo right behind him still. Not quite in range. He's going to take a look to the inside. Really make this move. Those hards not going to be good enough. Still there. As you can see, still there. Wazo picked up a 3 second penalty in this. A little bit deep from the AlphaTauri, but all clean. They run through race control. 129.416 for Jonathan Cox. Race control calls DRS open. As you see Danny sliding through that corner there. So as you can see, Jonathan Cox is closing in. He's got it under a second now. He'll have DRS as they come through here. I believe he'll have DRS this time by. Yep, he's counting down. We'll see what he can do. Like I said, he's going to open up 3 seconds after he gets past him. If he can get past him. He's 9.5 tenths back, closing it in. About 9 tenths there. Opened up on Gunnerwell. He's looking to open that up just a little bit more. He'll secure that spot over Gunnerwell for that P2 at least. Then he's got work to do if he wants to win. As we still see Waza chasing Kitchens now as Danny got by and has opened that one up to 1.1. Waza got down to a half second here. Hug DRS coming through the hanger straight after Megas and Beckett. We'll jump up here quick as they're coming through Megas and Beckett for the first and second place. Chartman just looking to keep it nice and clean. He's just got to keep the wheels on that thing, keep it going. and push Jonathan Cox to make a mistake, get another penalty, gives him even more of a bank. As Jonathan Cox is going to take that move to the inside, a little bit eager there. Drops over to Chartman. Chartman is just going to tuck back in. Really take a look down here. Nothing done there as they come through the final chicane. Into the final right-hander over the start-finish line. Jonathan Cox will take the provisional lead with a 1:29.359 fast lap. He'll have to open up a 3-second gap in order to hold on to that win. Chartman not looking to get rid of that yet. He's still closed in. He's still with under 5.5 tenths there. See him close in just a little bit. He'll head into that DRS zone here. Pops open the DRS. He'll look to close in and keep it close enough to get the DRS again down Megan after Megan Sebastian on the hanger straight. That'll be the spot he'll be looking to gain the most. Right now, he's just got to look to keep tight with him. Keep him in DRS. If you can keep him in DRS, he is golden to the end here. He's got 7.5 laps to do it. Can he hold on to this win, or is Jonathan Cox going to pull the gap? He's keeping it within 5 tenths here as they close in. Good run through here.
Oh, Danny's out.
Keeps it nice and tight. Nothing getting too much there. Make it effective to be the key. Can he get a better run through here than Jonathan? Looks like he does. Danny with a 3-second penalty. Closes in DRS open. He's going to close it down to probably 2.10 when they get down to this right-hander. And I wasn't too far off. 2.23. I was pretty close on that one. He'll look to keep it in. Like I said, he's just looking to keep it in. Waza and Kitchen's fighting it out. Waza's going to get the job done. He's got 3 seconds less penalty, so just looking to hold on to that. Doesn't want to pick up another one and give anything back. 8 seconds penalty behind him with unexposed, but he's 2 seconds back. Danny went for a spin again. Looks like maybe got the tires nice and hot. What's up, Cameron? Welcome to the chat. Not sure what's going on here with Danny as we sit on board. Is he's just sitting there. Looks to have this whole wing there. Not sure what was going on. Chartman still got that thing within DRS though, and that Alpine holding on to the back of the Red Bull. Yeah, the Red Bull, Jonathan Cox. All the blues, I forget which one's which. Gunnar Will holding on though. Great run here by him in that McLaren for this P3. Got it easy going here. Got to put in 7 laps. Clean run. See Chartman still there through Megan and Beckett. Runs a little bit wide. Doesn't want to pick up a penalty here. Keeps it in. Kitchens picks up another 3 seconds. 12 seconds of penalty. He's going to lose 2 spots right now as of now. Chartman doing what he needs to. Runs a little bit wide again. Don't want to pick up that penalty. That penalty will be huge if you get it. I think he's probably sitting with 2 warnings here, so he's going to want to be careful of that while trying to stay within range. 8.5, 8 tenths back here. This is going to be a kind of a determining lap. He can keep himself within that second range. I think he's got a shot at this thing. On that plateau, it's about a half second back to Kitchen. That one's his spot anyways with the penalties. Laxton back here sitting, looking to pick up right now 2 spots. Still going to the top 5 with where he's sitting. If I remember right, Monday, Lack was a no penalty spot gainer. So, really running a nice clean race, just looking to put in the time. He's going to come out with a nice good finish as long as he does that again. Chartman does keep it within range. As they come through tops here, he's 7.5 tenths back, so he's still within DRS range. So every time they go through a DRS zone, he gains just probably a couple of tenths, 2.5, 3 tenths. He can gain back, so he can keep this within range. He can definitely hold on to this thing. They'll have 5 laps to go this time by. He gets a decent run here, still has DRS. He'll pop that open, he'll probably close it down to about 6 tenths. And we'll see what he can get it down to. Just over 6 tenths as they come down through this right-hander into the final chicane. 5 laps to go. Can he hold on for these 5 laps? Driving the wheels off this thing to keep it up there. Jonathan Cox got some killer pace up there, so we know he can put in laps. He's definitely got a better run out of that one. jump back here as Kitchens and unethical toes coincide by our nose to tail here through the final sector. As always, make sure you follow, subscribe, throw some love the Monkey's way. We enjoy it. And I'll continue to bring this content for you here. We got Phoenix Racing League with 4.5 laps to go here at Silverstone. Tier 3 Friday racing. Happy to be here with you today. Thanks for the follow, Cameron.
Yeah,
As we ride along, Kitchen is in DRS, but had it open up over a second. Chartman's still keeping it in there, but they're going through top series at the borderline of leaving that DRS. He's going to look for a good run here. They got a lap car there of Danny. Moves room off to the side. Chartman picked up a 3-second penalty. That is going to be the race for him, I believe. He's feeling to bring it home P2. He's got a big enough gap over Gunner Will, but that penalty will hurt. That will take the win away no matter what he does here, unless Jonathan Cox has a mistake and he can close in and make the pass. He's going to have to do it on the track now. Not going to do it on the time board. So now we only have 2 active running drivers with no penalties. You got Gunner Will here in P3 in the McLaren. No penalties. Going to hold on to that P3 out of range of picking up the other spots. Then down here you got Lack in the AlphaTauri in P7. No penalties. He is going to pick up. Let's do this. So let's see. 12, 8. He will pick up 2 spots. He'll go to the top 5 still is where he's sitting. So leave those penalties pulled up and watch what we can get done here. Nobody in the DRS zone, kind of just finishing this race out.
Don't worry about time condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Jonathan Cox out in the lead. After an early spin, he fights back, takes the lead, and then a late penalty by Chartman here gives him a little bit of gap. He's outside of DRS, so he's gonna just look to hold him off here. Coming through Maggots and Beckett's here. James Powers picked up another 3 seconds, so we're looking right on board here with Jonathan Cox. As long as he doesn't pick up another penalty, he is gold for this win. Bringing the Red Bull into the victory lane. Top step of the podium. That number 25 Red Bull looking good out there in front today. Kitchens with another one that gives him 15 seconds. That's going to drop him. Well, that could put him on borderline of dropping to P8 now. As we see that gap open up to 1.6, 1.7 now over Chartman and P2 in the Alpine. We'll give a lap to him here. We'll be right on board with him. I've done 2 races now, and he's gotten plenty of action. Always in the mix of things. Like I say, this week a penalty is going to hurt him. Takes the win out of his hands. He hasn't given up, though. He's keeping that 1.6, 1.7 as Kitchens is DNF'd. We'll jump on board with RJB. See it right to the right side there. Probably caught that outside rail. We're late enough into this race here where we probably won't see a safety car, though. So that'll drop Kitchens down to P10 now. James Powers and Milky will pick up a spot each, so we'll go up to 8th and 9th. And actually, it looks like Milky over penalties right now would jump up an extra spot there, so they would put in P8. So penalties kind of being the name of the game here. Once again, when I race, I always focus on penalties, and as I commentate, I see it more and more where penalties make and break a race. It really can. So it's always important. Even 3 seconds can hurt. As we can see, like in Chartman's case tonight, that 3-second hurt. You know, you can lose 1-2 spots, but if you have a late safety car, you can lose a ton of spots with a 3-second penalty. So, bummer to see, but great fight backs from Jonathan Cox today as we have just under 2 laps to go. Coming through this first sector here with Jonathan Cox. Let's go down and let's see what our position changes look like now. So Chartman still holds on to that hard charger with 6 spots. Lack, though, after he gains his position for the... will he? Let's see what that penalties are. Black must have had an issue. Actually, Unesco Toast now with that 8 seconds has stretched enough for the gap. Will hold on to P5 now. So Black just going to miss out on that P5. Let's see, tire life of car is right there for you. Everybody pretty much in that 10 to 14 lap range. 13 laps on those Chartman softs there in P2. Like I say, everybody in decent tire range. Chartman would have the worst handling right now.
This is your final lap.
Waza picks up another 3 seconds. Will that one hurt? Let's go pull that up quick. That puts the battle right here. We actually have a battle on track within DRS's Unesco Toast, but actually only has to keep it within a second. 8 seconds penalties for him, 9 seconds for Waza, so 1 second the difference, and he's within 6/10 right now in that Ferrari, looking to jump up to that P4 just off the podium today. These two fighting for that spot here. We got 1 lap to go. Leader's got about 2/3 of the lap to go, but we're going to stay on board with this because this is the only really true fight for a position here right now. As Toast doesn't have to do anything other than stay within that second range. We'll go ahead and just pull this off. As you see, Milky picks up another 3-second penalty. These guys are coming through that right-hander. Heading onto this backstretch in the middle of Sector 2 to head towards Cops. We'll pull that back up so we can see the gap here. It's 0.7. Right on board is Unesco Toast. They're going to come through Maggots and Beckett here. He's going to be looking to close in. Keep it under this second. He'll look to close in down that backstretch on the hanger straight. DRS, they both kind of slide it out a little bit. He does close in just about a half-10. Waza gets a better run off with that DRS open. Now he's going to close in 6, 5.5, 5, 4.5, 4, 3.5. He's got this thing closed in. 129.15 for Jonathan Cox over the line. Finishes the race, takes the fastest lap. We stay on board here with Unesco Toast. He's keeping this thing within. Don't overdrive it here, man. Keep it straight. He's going to bring it across the line. He's going to jump up to P4. Keeps it within that second and jumps up that spot there as we see Lack coming around P6. So P5 and 6 there for the AlphaTauris today. The Alfa Romeo of RJB right behind them. Lack lost a little bit there in the last few laps. Looks like maybe he was just fighting a ill-handling car. RJB in P7. James Power coming around here. He's coming through the middle of Sector 2 now into Maggots and Beckett. He's looking for that P8. Got to stretch it out a little bit more as Milky is within 2.7. He's got to keep it within 3 seconds, so now it's half a second. He's got to keep it open. We'll see if he can hold on to this thing.
I guess that was really intense for you, John, man.
He's got it down to 2.3 now. No DRS to help him, though. 2.5. Come through this final sector. Can he hold it down and jump up to P8? This is the fight to not be the last running car for P8. Looks like he is going to hold on to it. He's going to jump up to that P8 spot. Good job by Milky there at the end to close that thing down. Great run by him.
It's own points. Woo!
Chartman gets the game's driver of the day. I got a co-driver of the day after seeing both sides of it. Chartman and Jonathan Cox there, P1 and 2. Those guys sharing the co-driver of the day from Monkey. Jonathan with the early spin. A little bit of contact there early on with the, I think it was a Aston Martin? I don't remember. Anyway, he spins it out, fights back, brings it all the way back, and gets the victory. Like I say, the other co-driver of the day, Chartman there with that daring soft call there after that first safety car to bring it in. Goes 16 laps on his soft tires. Got the benefit of another safety car there. Jonathan Cox just too much at the end. Chartman picks up that late penalty to secure that win for Jonathan Cox. Red Bull on the top of the leaderboard. Starts P1, finishes P1, but did see P13 at one point. So Good fight back from him. Chartman in the Alpine in P2 from P8. Gunnar Will, the reserve in the McLaren, P3, started P3. Unethical Toast in the Ferrari, P4. Rounding out your top 5 is Waza in the AlphaTauri. After that, you got Lack in the AlphaTauri, RJB in the Alfa Romeo, Milky, or as I like to call it, Milky Way in the McLaren, the Milky Way McLaren in P8. Then you got James Powers in P9. That's the finishers. After that, your DNS were Kitchens, Danny, Saki, and Brizzy. That's all we have today. Phoenix Racing League Tier 3 Fridays. Silverstone race. Good race today, everybody. Thank you for joining. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. I will be back next week. We'll see you for sure next Monday for the 100% Monday race. And I believe that one's at Canada. So thank you, everybody, for joining. We'll see you next week. Thank you.
Oh, God, oh, God. I would really like to know what happened with Danny.
Yeah, regards to my stream, join me tomorrow at 8 o'clock, sorry, 9 o'clock tomorrow, as we race at Spain. 9 o'clock, Saturday night, we're at Spain. Join me then. So now we're waiting on you to put it back on again? Yeah, I know that. You could have kept it on, so as soon as we finish the race, we can go. Now we'll wait for you to put the face on again. Well, you take care, guys. I'm off.
Take care, John. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow, mate.
Bye, guys. Ta-da.